Hi, I am Sayad and you are watching Automotive Revolution. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. This video is about the evolution of Volkswagen Transporter from 1950 to present 2025. The Volkswagen Transporter, based on the Volkswagen Group's T platform, refers to a series of vans produced for over 70 years and marketed worldwide. The Transporter is the best-selling van in history with over 12 million units sold worldwide, and it comprises a gamut of variants including vans, minivans, minibuses, pickups and campervans. The first generation of the Volkswagen Type 2 with the split windshield, informally called the microbus, split screen, or split-E among modern fans, was produced from the 8th of March 1950. The first Transporters used the 1100 Volkswagen air-cooled flat four-cylinder Boxer engine, a 1131 cc producing 24 bhp mounted in the rear. This was upgraded to a 1192 cc producing 30 bhp in 1953. In 1962, a heavy-duty Transporter was introduced as a factory option. It featured a cargo capacity of 1,000 kilograms and a 1.5-liter producing 42 bhp DIN engine. The 1963 model year introduced the 1,493 cc engine as standard equipment to the US market, producing 51 bhp. Among American enthusiasts, it is common to refer to the different models by the number of their windows. The basic combi or bus is the 11-window. The Volkswagen Samba, marketed as the Microbus Deluxe and Sunroof Deluxe in the United States. This particular model had 23 and later 21 windows, including 8 high windows in the roof. In late 1967, the second generation of the Volkswagen Type 2 was introduced. Early models are often called the T2a or Early Bay, models after 1971 are called the T2b or Late Bay, and models after 1991 are called the T2c. Its common nicknames are breadloaf and bay window, or loaf and bay for short. Engine option E was 1.6-liter producing 47 bhp. The T2b was introduced in 1971, featured rounded bumper. It featured a new 1.6-liter engine with dual intake ports on each cylinder head and was rated at 50 bhp. 1972's most prominent change was a bigger engine compartment to fit the larger 1.7 to 2.0-liter engines from the Volkswagen Type 4, and a redesigned rear end introduced the larger late tail lights. The T2c was built starting in the early 1990s for the Mexican, South American and Central American markets. Since 1991, the T2c has been built in Mexico with the water-cooled 1.8-liter inline four-cylinder rated at 71 bhp. Production of the Brazilian Volkswagen Combi ended in 2013 with a production run of 600 last edition vehicles. The third generation of the Volkswagen Transporter T3 was introduced in 1979. Initially it featured air-cooled engines, round headlights and basic steel or chrome-plated steel bumpers with plastic end caps. Later years had water-cooled engines. It was produced in a rear-wheel drive version as well as a 4WD version marketed as Synchro. The T3 was the final generation of rear-engined Volkswagens. Volkswagen marketed the Westphalia camper variant throughout the T3 production, with features including a raised roof either pop-up or fixed, refrigerator, sink, and stove. 1986 model year models received revisions including rectangular headlights, a rev counter, tachometer, more fabric choices, redesigned air conditioning, enlarged water-cooled engine with a more advanced engine management system, and redesigned transmissions. In Germany, T3 ended its production in 1991, where South African production of the T3 continued, for that market only, until 2002. A completely redesigned fourth-generation T4 is produced between 1990 and 2004. The T4 van have a front-mounted, water-cooled engine. Two standard wheelbases were available, a short and a long one. There was one major facelift to the T4, in 1996, when a reshaped, longer front end was introduced. This was fitted with the 6-cylinder VR6 engine. The short and long nose versions are also informally known as T4A and T4b, respectively. The Transporter T4 was exported to North America from 1992 until 2003 under the moniker Eurovan. The 5th generation T5 was launched in 2002 and went into full production April 2003. The Transporter is the commercial workhorse in the T5 range, available in over 100 combinations. Variants include short or long wheelbases, along with low, medium, or high rooflines, and can be configured as a van, minibus, single cab, double cab, drop side or chassis truck. Engine options include 2-liter inline-4, 3.2-liter VR6 petrol engines and 1.9-liter inline-4, 2-liter inline-4 and 2.5-liter inline-5 TDI diesel engines mated to either 5, 6-speed manual and 6 to 7-speed automatic transmission. In September 2009, Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles launched a revamped and facelifted T5 range, which is sold under 4 main labels: the Transporter, Caravelle, Multivan and California. Engines powering the revised range are now all inline 4-cylinder designs, and all are 2.0-liter, which includes 1 petrol option, and 4 newly developed high-efficiency turbocharged direct injection diesel options. The 6th generation T6 was introduced in 2015. New options for the T6 included LED headlights, LED rear lights and a range of driver assistance and multimedia options. It offers 2-liter petrol, 2-liter turbo bi-TDI twin-turbo inline-4 diesel engines mated to 5 to 6-speed manual and 7-speed automatic transmission. Volkswagen unveiled the updated T6.1 version of the T6 at the Geneva Motor Show in March 2019. Essentially a mid-cycle refresh, the main updates were electric power steering. VW collaborated with ABD-E-Line and introduced the ABD-E Transporter 6.1 in 2020 as a battery-electric version of the T6.1. It is equipped with a single motor with 83 kilowatts producing 111 horsepower mated to 4-speed automatic DSG transmission. The 7th generation T7 was released in November 2021 with petrol, diesel and PHEV variants and is only available as a minivan, replacing the Caravelle model for the UK market and Multivan in other markets. Models start at the 1.5-liter, which generates an output of 136 horsepower. It is followed by the 2-liter, which generates a power of 204 horsepower. The diesel model, which uses a 2.0 TDI inline-4 turbo, has an output of 204 horsepower. All were mated to 7-speed DSG transmission. A PHEV model, which uses a 1.4-liter inline-4 turbo engine, combines a petrol engine with an electric motor for a combined output of 218 horsepower. The 1.4 PHEV model uses a 6-speed DSG. Volkswagen officially unveiled the completely redesigned Transporter for its world premiere at IAA Transportation 2024. T7 Transporter was officially teased with diesel, PHEV and electric powertrains. The 7th generation of the ever-popular Europe market van is launching in 3 variants: estate, panel van, and flatbed, and as the Caravelle for passenger transport. It offered 6-door van, 5-door minibus and 4-door crew cab. 2-liter diesel engine, 2.5-liter Duratec IVCT PHEV inline-4 turbo petrol hybrid mated to 6-speed manual and 8-speed automatic transmission. Thanks for watching Automotive Revolution. Please subscribe my channel.